Good morning, everyone. Welcome to World Malaria Day from the Microbiotic Studio for Biotalk. This is a specialized edition of Biotalk where we'll be discussing or just briefly pointing our attention to the fact that today is World Malaria Day, and the theme for this year, which we've been talking about at least for the past few days, is time to deliver zero malaria. Invent, innovate, and implement. As we know, malaria is actually a very devastating disease. It's a life-threatening disease, and it's also an infection that has posed a lot of significant threats to humans for as long as we can remember. Close to 2 billion people are at risk of contracting malaria annually, and these 2 billion people are located in 90 endemic countries in Africa and in Asia, especially Southeast Asia. And we have about 1.5 to 2.7 million people who die annually of malaria. That's actually a very huge number. So, of course, with timely treatment, most people usually have a rapid resolution of the symptoms where people quickly recover. But most of the time, we have complications, and that's where the deaths usually occur, where the mortality rates are high. And that's where we have something like cerebral malaria, severe malaria anemia, coma, and even death. So there's so many things to actually understand about malaria. Also about the fact that the anti-malaria treatments are dictated by the species of plasmodium that you're dealing with. It also depends on the geography, of course, and the patient demographics. So that's not the purpose why we are here anyway. Everybody, or at least most people, already know a lot about this infection. This Biotalk is sponsored. This specific one we're doing is specifically sponsored by the World Bank Immunization Plus and Malaria Progress by Acceleration Coverage and Transforming Services, which we refer to as IMPACT. This IMPACT program has been going on nearly in all states in the country, but this one is specifically sponsored by the Acute State Ministry of Health and Human Services. And to mark today, we will be having free malaria testing and treatment in the states, and the location is going to be at the Comprehensive Health Center Okeimi, Ado Ekiti, Ekiti State. It starts by 9 a.m. and of course you have to come early so that you'll be attended to. There are also other programs that are highlighted for this event, for this occasion of marking the World Malaria Day. Tomorrow, we're going to be having sanitation exercises that is going to be supervised across the 16 LGAs in Ekiti State. So you may also want to be part of that, especially if you realize that your environment is very conducive for breeding of mosquitoes. And on Thursday, we'll be having lectures at the Ministry of Health as well, so that the state of malaria in our environment will be discussed, and the actions that are being put in place to actually stop the scourge will also be discussed, will be shared with the public. Like the theme says, time to deliver zero malaria, invent, innovate, and implement. Of course, the activities have upgraded, and we believe that with the inventions and innovation that have been put in place and about to be implemented, we are going to have a form of victory over malaria in Africa, especially, and hopefully we'll get to get the upper hand over this scourge of humanity. So watch out for all these programs that we've listed. Of course, we'll be covering the lectures, like I said, and of course, we also be covering the free malaria testing and treatment program, our sisters program, microbiotics event rep will be doing justice to that. So watch out and make sure that if you are in the environment, you can definitely come from this free treatment and testing. It's for the public, of course, and it's to mark the World Malaria Day. So see you there. Have a lovely day ahead of you.